Hey guys, good morning. Rising Phoenix One. How are y'all doing? This is hopefully going to be a quick one, with a clarification. We're doing a search to just do one gameplay in Showdown. I think I started the search. I did. Before the clarification, the Showdown searches are really long. It can take 5, 10, sometimes 15 minutes, and then pretty much I give up. I see two reasons for that. One is that the card that can be boosted up, that's tied to Showdown, in this case Scottie Pippen, and I talked about this before, but the token requirements to boost him from 86 to 87 and 87, especially 87 to 88, are just too high. You're talking about nearly a month to get him from an 87 to an 88, which will be at this time. That will be at the end of this month, and an 88 Scottie Pippen with no boost is pretty much irrelevant. So a lot of people aren't playing Showdown because there's no real reward for it. The other thing that we're missing with Showdown that we had last year was not all, but most of the promos in Showdown. If you won your drive, or alternatively, if you actually won the match, you would receive points towards the current promo or campaign. So like with the Noche Latina that's going on, you would receive the, what do they call those emblems? Some kind of emblems. I guess they're just Noche Latina emblems, which is the currency in the store to buy tokens, to get cards, to build up to higher OVR cards, etc. So that would be helpful if you guys could consider that, and we'd be back to 15-second searches for Showdown, which is really the only other meaningful gameplay mode other than League versus League, or if you're playing friend matches. Okay, the other thing, and yeah, I'm not pissed about this, but I'm not pleased with it either. So Booker's Gym Rat boost, as you can see here, it just says Gym Rat, is only a boost to shooting guard position. Now, in all past seasons, if the boost was limited to shooting guard position, it would say on there, boost to shooting guard. So yesterday I was only looking at Booker, but you'll see here, well, all the numbers on the left side are plus 24. Let's look at Durant, same thing. Let's look at Booker. There we go. So it explains probably why I was having difficulty getting this strategic lineup to a 97, which is currently just in a 97, but it's in an unplayable mode for me because I'm not using Oscar Robertson when I need a three-point shooting point guard. So yeah, I went back and listened to the pertinent portion of last week's Twitch live stream, and Aaron, who, if you don't know who Aaron is, he's one of the developers on the team, was asked the question about boosts, and he referred to it as, he said a stat boost only. And at the time I thought, I wonder if that means position boost only. But a week later, who remembers that stuff? So there was no deception. It's just that the development team is using different language than the language that has always been used with us and put on the cards. If this is a position boost, it should say position boost. Now, that said, I still would have gotten this card, and it's still been a good card. So, and I don't even know what lineup we're searching with here. See, how long have we been searching? 5 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of unheard of for Showdown, and the reason is there's just not motivation for a lot of people to play Showdown in terms of rewards. I play a lot of Showdown anyway, just because I enjoy head-to-head competition. And Arena is just still, to me, the real-time PvP is it's just so lagged and glitchy, and oh, we got a match. All right, and I think this guy's a higher rated. Well, he's a 90. Okay. All right, so it's going to be a 98 versus a 90. I've only managed to get one match this morning in Showdown in about an hour's worth of time, so that was a pretty quick match. So this will be a fairly quick video. So yeah, what we as the players and customers would ask that the team do would be simply to put on the card whether it's boost to team or boost to position. That's what we've had in all the prior years. It's not a huge deal, but it lets us know, you know, how desirable or how valuable the card might be before we go after it. And like I said, I would have gotten this Booker card anyway, and I think this Booker card is worth it, and I still think it was a reasonable and for me a good choice for the 91 Master. And I'm starting to sound like a fanboy, and I'll try to I'll try to correct that on the next video, or maybe during this gameplay. We'll see how it goes. So we're playing with our 98 Finesse lineup with Kerr as the coach, and he's got a strategic lineup, so I'm glad about that, although he's probably got some decent boosts. Well, yeah, but at least he has some defensive boosts. He has +5 on ball defense, +3 steal, hands on perimeter, interception. So he's got some boosts that we don't have, but we have much higher total boosts. So, and he's got Jokic, who may give one of the Antetokounmpo twins a problem. Of course, they're not really twins, right? They're just the same player on 2 different cards at 2 different positions. Booker misses the first one, but God bless the Giannis twins. That 90, or 89, I guess. Come on. No way. All right. That 89 live pass power forward Giannis is just still a beast. You know, without a doubt, live pass is the best deal in the game. So please, guys, don't ever mess that up. It was a great introduction in season 4. All right, Booker again, and he hits it. I played leagues with Booker yesterday, but since I play almost exclusively to the far corner, and in leagues, offense is, oh no, going in a different direction. Booker is always in the goaltending. Oh, all right. That's one of the things that happened in season 4, that if your defender touches the ball within about 2 feet of the rim, doesn't matter where the ball is or whether it's in the cylinder or going up or going down, you get called for a goaltending. All right. So let's just, Durant continues to be good. So in leagues, because I'm going the opposite direction and the small forward tends to hang out in that corner, I'm using Durant a lot more. But Booker was good in league. He wasn't great, but he was good. But Harden hasn't been great either, so lately in leagues. Leagues is its own little strange thing where, look, there's Giannis. Telling you that card. The nerfs are harder. The glitches seem to be worse there. The random out of bounds happens more there, especially if you're just setting up for a last shot. Then it's like, you dirty dogs. Oh, come on, Giannis. So look at this. This is really bad. There's only 30 seconds left. This is exactly like the first showdown I played today. Just nothing happening. Booker kind of practicing his misses. There we go. So a quick stop, get it back, get it to, no, we're not going to get it to 20-4. Not without. Okay, and that's the other change in season 4 was these drives that are almost impossible to stop. Where they put up these crazy shots. I mean, that was great on-ball defense on Giannis, and he still, basically put the shot from his waist. So we're probably going to win this one, but that was pretty, not so hot. So the point of this wasn't to showcase crappy gameplay by me. The point of this was, just simply to clarify a couple things, what we could use in Showdown, which would be promo points and relevant cards that are acquirable within a reasonable time frame that are tied to Showdown. In this case, it's Pippen. And then the other thing is just to, point out that Booker only has the +4 to all these big numbers on the left side to position only. So if Booker's on the bench and Harden is starting, Harden is the beneficiary of those boosts. But it is not to team. And so in the past, if it said nothing, that meant boost to team. So we would ask you to consider anyway, going back to the way it was, where it would just say, boost to under the boost section on the right side of the card. It would say, boost to shooting guard or whatever. And again, I mean, there was no deception by EA or by the team on this. Aaron was asked the question, and he called it a stat boost, which is I think that's reasonably interpreted as a position boost, and that's how I interpreted it at the time. But again, a week later, who's going to know? And you have maybe a few hundred people watching that live stream out of how many millions of people playing this game. So if they don't see the live stream, they're going to look at this and think, that's a boost to team, which is exactly what I thought yesterday. So if I misled anyone, I apologize. However, I still think this Booker card, although he didn't look so hot in that last gameplay, this Booker card is a good card. It's a card to get. It's responsible for taking this lineup up to a 98 because there's no other way to get it up to a 98 without having Booker either starting at shooting guard, or on the bench. In fact, you need Booker and Harden in order to get that done. But, if you like using Harden, one of the nice things about Booker, although he's going to be, he's a little difficult to get, especially if you're no money spent. He's very difficult to get, but you can see he takes Harden up to that magical 100 number. So I'm gonna, just so I don't forget when I take my league drives, I'm gonna go back to here and here. All right, guys, that's it. Yeah, we got a new promo coming on Friday, and Nick, who is the community manager, indicated that he couldn't tell us what it is. There'll be a Twitch live stream on Thursday where they'll, go through all the whys and wherefores and show screenshots and stuff for the new promo. But he said, he dropped a pretty big hint, and we all know what it is. It's going to be the March Madness promo, because we're right in the middle of the NCAA Division I tournament, also known as March Madness. My Iowa Hawkeyes went down, so I'm sad about that, but they always do in the tournament. All right, that's it. It is Hump Day, so there is that, right? We made it halfway through the week, or to the middle of the week. All right, guys, have a good one. Pick up this Booker card if you can get it. I think you will. I think you'll like it, and you'll think, well, this was a good card to pick up. So with that, I'm out of here, and remember, peace out.